Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, wherever you're watching from. Hope you're having a good day, a good week, a good weekend. Just a little update, I added this Bitcoin price ticker right here. This is the live price of Bitcoin and it shows the live price as of recording. Right now it's 2:55 p.m., March 22nd, 2026. So just keep in mind by the time you watch this video, don't panic. The price will probably be different. So in this video, I want to go over the Bitcoin price right here with a little bit of analysis on the price and where I think this is going. And of course, not financial advice. This is only for entertainment purposes, education. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Always do your own due diligence when investing. So right here we can see we are at $67,000 for Bitcoin. And we can see here the 3-day chart. Each candle represents 3 days in the price of Bitcoin right here. And we can see those two lines that I have here, the yellow and the purple. The yellow line is the 200 moving average. The purple line is the 50 moving average. And there's something called a death cross. When the 50 moving average crosses the 200 moving average, usually the price keeps going down. And if we go back a little bit and we look at 2022, we had a death cross right here. And if we measure the percentage in the price, so when the cross happened here, we had about a 60% move down in the price of Bitcoin, okay? And right now, when we crossed right here, we can see that till today, we only been down 33%. Now, this is not to say that we necessarily have to go down 60% like in 2022, but just it's something to keep in mind that we might be only halfway through the bear market because we can clearly see a downtrend here. If we look at the daily chart, for example, and we just draw some simple lines here, we can clearly see that we are in a downtrend. Just by drawing some simple lines, we can see that we are in a downtrend. So simply when the price forms lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, that is a clear sign of a downtrend. And nobody has a crystal ball to tell you where the bottom will be and where it's going to end. But it's just something to keep in mind that right now the price keeps going lower, and that's clear sign of bear market. And the way I navigate this is simply by DCA into Bitcoin on a weekly basis, and not financial advice. Of course, you do whatever you choose to do, whatever fits your budget, whatever fits your lifestyle. But the way I like to do it is DCA because you just never know where the price will be. So this is the way I look at it. And we can see also that the fear and greed is at extreme fear right now, both in the stock market and crypto. And when people are extremely fearful, that's where people are starting to panic sell, and that's what brings the price even lower and lower. I believe personally that Bitcoin just does what it does every 4 years. And every 4 years, we've seen a dip in the price. If you look back at the price history, every 4 years, kind of the same thing happens where there's a big sell off in Bitcoin, about 60 or 70%. And it's just the way this asset moves right now. So, another bearish news here, miners are losing $19,000 per Bitcoin mined. The cost to mine a single Bitcoin as of mid-March was around 88,000, but with Bitcoin trading at around 69,000 in that period, miners are losing nearly 20,000 per coin mined. A bad time to be a miner. So it is, of course, pretty difficult at this time, especially when the price goes down. But if you are a true believer in Bitcoin and you do believe that Bitcoin is the future, that Bitcoin is money, and eventually we're going to transact with Bitcoin on the day-to-day basis, then taking a hit in the short term will not be as bad. So nothing really to panic here, in my opinion. Just keep DCA, keep an eye on the market, and just don't panic from these moves because this is what happens with Bitcoin. Every 4 years, kind of the same thing, and people get emotional, people panic, and it's understandable, especially if it's your first time in a bear market with Bitcoin and you're not used to these kind of moves 20% down, 30% down, 50% down. It can take a toll on your portfolio, but if you DCA weekly, daily, and you just accept that Bitcoin does that every couple years, and there's nothing we can actually do to fight it. So you just keep moving forward, DCA into the asset that we like, and that's it. And if you don't follow me on X, make sure you follow me. I post here every day, and sometimes interesting things, funny things, like this, for example, and just entertainment in general. Not only serious, not all serious things. Sometimes memes, sometimes funny things. Make sure you follow, hit the notification. If you like this video, if it gave you some kind of insight or value, feel free to like the video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.